Here we go. We have it's Tampa Bay versus Calgary Outlaws. Starting net for Calgary, we have Moore, the original creator of the league, versus Small Freddy. Goats in my boots. Here we go. Icy starts out. Oh, wait, never mind. Hold on. Alright. Here we go. As Tampa starts out with it, Icy then gets it over to Danks. Danks with it back to Icy. Icy hit by Jackson. Jackson sends it over to Austin. Austin with the puck fires it. Looking for a 5-hole, can't get it on Moore as he freezes it, and there'll be a face-off on the left side of Moore. Face-off won by Icy. After it goes all the way to the other team's zone, and then he fires it, and it's a save by Smalls as it almost goes in. Jackson with the puck now. Fires it on Moore. Then gets another chance, but then is hit by Danks. Danks brings it up for a 2-on-1. Over to Icy. Icy fires it. Saved by Smalls, and that one goes glove side. Goes from blocker, then deflects into the glove. Tampa's wanting Bar to be teamed, but he can't, and they sauce that one down, and that's going to be icing for Tampa. Icy hits. I forgot his name. Icy with the puck though, and then he's hit by Jackson. Axel, sorry. Jackson hesitating, and then he fires it wide of the net. Axel hits Danks, and then right in front of the net does a similar to a Luke shot, but not quite there, and that one goes top glove on Moore, and he can't save it. Face off won by Jackson, who's hit by Danks. Danks with a 2-on-1 chance over to Icy. Icy with the puck hit by Axel. Axel now has it behind the net. Sauces it over to Jackson. Jackson with the puck. Tries to get past Danks, but knows he can't, so he just fires it down. Danks with the puck now. Straight to Jackson. Jackson hits Icy. Icy hits Jackson. And then that one goes to Axel, and then he fires it, and that's a save on Moore. No one can win it. Icy comes out with it. Over to Danks. Danks across the red line. Fires it into the chest of Smalls, who covers that one. Face off won by Calgary. And that one almost goes in. Barely wide. Icy with the puck dashes through everyone, and then it's another save by Smalls. Face off one by Icy. Fires it, and that's a save by Smalls again, who then covers it. Icy wins it, but then Jackson hits him to make it a 2-on-1. Jackson fires it, and that's a goal. I thought that might be called back as goaltender interference, but they do not call it. That was like a forehand glow shot. That's new. Jackson sent it wide of the net as a dump-in. Danks sauces it over to Icy. Icy sauces it back to Danks, who then gets hit by Axel, and Axel comes out with it. He fires it straight into the chest of Mort, who covers. Micah says no PG int. And then Jackson pokes it to get a shot off, but it's not a great one. Jackson with the puck, hit by Icy, and then Danks comes out with it. Danks, spin move, pass to Icy, who then gets a beautiful move, and then on the breakaway, reigns iron. Axel, from the blue circle, fires it, and it's another save by Moore. Danks tosses over to Icy, back to Danks, back to Icy. Icy, with time, fires it and scores on the backhand, over the glove, to make it 2-1. Danks is going Super Saiyan. Icy hits Jackson. Icy gets hit by Axel. Danks with the puck after he hits Axel. Icy over to Icy, and he sauces that one almost beautifully into the net, but that one goes just enough into the blocker. Axel fires it into the stick of Moore. Danks comes out with it over to Icy. Danks. Axel sauces that one straight into the chest of Moore. Face off one by Icy. Over to Danks. Danks tries to get it, but he can't as he's hit by Axel. Axel fires on the breakaway and scores! Does a back forth on Moore. And he, as it's a race to the pipe, and Axel wins it. Face off won by Axel. Over to Jackson, who takes a shot that's saved by Moore. Danks up to Icy with a breakaway, and Jackson reaches out with the stick and stops that one. Jackson tries to get over to Axel. He can't. Axel with the puck now. Fires it. Saved by Moore. Icy with the puck. Decides to go back over to Danks. Danks back to Icy, but it's intercepted by Jackson. 2-on-1. Axel over to Jackson. Jackson takes it back. Tries to get over to Axel. He can't. As Icy intercepts after hitting Axel, and then Axel hits Icy, and then gets another chance, and that's off the iron. Icy on a breakaway fires, and that's another save by Smalls. Jackson tries to dash away from Danks. He does contain possession, but then dumps it in onto Moore, who saves it, and then another shot by Axel, who saves it. Who gets the shot saved by Moore. Axel with the puck, hit by Icy. Jackson comes out with it, fires, saved by Moore. Danks over to Icy, hit by Jackson. Jackson with the puck tries to do a long distance close shot, but he can't get it, as he's hit by Danks. Danks with the puck, hit by Jackson. Icy hit by Jackson also. Jackson on the breakaway, who can't get it. He fires one off of the poke, but then it's another save by Moore. 2-on-1 the other way. Over to Icy. Fires and scores! 3-2. Quebec. 3-2 Quebec. Sorry. Jackson can't get back, and Icy does a dump shot. Axel with the puck now, 2-on-1. Fires it, saved by Mort. Danks comes out with it. Sauces over to Icy, who's hit by Jackson. Axel gets it. Only Danks in front of him, hit by Danks as he contests him head on. Dumped in by Jackson. Danks comes out with it. Over to Icy. Icy with the puck. On the breakaway. Fires, and that's a shoulder save by Smalls. Axel over to Jackson. Jackson with the puck. Back over to Axel. Can't get it. Icy now. 2-on-1 the other way. Over to Danks. Danks who fires to tie, and he scores! Icy sauces it over to Danks from the middle with room, fires it over the blocker of Smalls to tie it. Icy then looking for a breakaway, can't get it as he's hit by Jackson. Danks playing it behind behind the halfway point. And then Icy, who he sauces it to, is hit by Jackson. Jackson sends it over to Axel. Danks intercepts it though. Danks with a 2-on-1 decides to fire it, and that almost goes in as Small goes in panic mode. Icy with a wraparound almost gets it. He can't though. Jackson with the puck hit by Icy, but then that one ends up on Axel's stick. Axel fires it, saved by Mort. Danks gets it, but then it's hit by Jackson, and then Jackson gets it again. Axel hits Icy before getting the puck, and then ends up with it right in front of the net, and that's a snag by Mort. Icy hits Jackson, and then gets the puck, and then he tries to go for a breakaway, but he can't. Axel around Danks. Danks hits him. Danks fires another one. Low blocker. Can't get it. Never leaves the ground. Jackson with the puck. Over to Icy, who's hit by Axel. Axel in, and then he fires it, and that's a save by Mort. Danks with the puck. Sauces over to Icy, who's hit by Jackson. Jackson, with a 2-on-1 the other way, goes for a glow shot. Inside glow shot, he can't get it as he hits the pipe. Danks over to Icy, who can't make that one work. Jackson over to Axel, too far for him. Axel ends up with it, who fires, and that's a save by Mort. Face off won by Danks, who's hit by Axel. Icy ends up with it. Passes it over to Danks before he get hit away by Axel. Then Icy gets it back, who's hit by Axel again. And then Axel hit by Icy. Icy with the puck. Hit by Axel. And then Axel gets it over to Jackson. Jackson tries to shoot on net, wide of the net. I don't think that's nice, but they're gonna call it one. Micah went back on his word, which isn't really what you're supposed to do as a ref, but okay. Jackson with the puck, fires it on net, saved by Mort. Jackson looking for another chance, hit by Danks. 2-on-1 the other way. Axel's back. Danks passes this one. That's a Icy tries to fire it high blocker, and he can't get it. Tries to get it back, but he's hit by Jackson. Then Icy hits Jackson. Axel over to Jackson. Jackson, 5 seconds. Over to Axel, who can't get it. Icy trying to make a move, but it's ended by overtime. Face off won by Axel. Gets a shot on net, low glove, and it's a save by Mort. Jackson with the puck decides to fire it, and then it's a stick save by Mort. Jackson gets it back with a puck battle with Icy. He wins. Over to Axel, he can't get it. Axel around Danks, splits the defense. What a move, and he hits that one at the blocker, and Mort saves it. Icy hits Jackson on the breakaway as Danks tosses it down as a save by Smalls. No one can get the puck. Icy with it now. Hit by Axel. Axel and Icy hit each other. Jackson then with it. Jackson sends it out of the boards. Jackson poke shots it. He can't get it. Danks with the puck, hit by Axel. Axel fires it. Saved by Mort. Danks over to Icy. Icy hits by Jackson. Jackson on a breakaway. Close shots and he scores! Tampa wins it in overtime. 4-3. As I'll make the series 1-1.